Hi and welcome to Williams TV here on race day at Sepang. And as you can see here, the heavens have opened. So we are now 2 hours and 20 minutes to the Grand Prix, and it's raining. But this is Malaysia. We know the rain comes and goes quite quickly. Amy, if you pan the camera that way, there's actually blue sky up there. So who knows what it's going to be when we actually get to the grid for the start of the Grand Prix. It's a crazy place when it comes to weather. I've actually driven jet skis on this track. We've had that much rain one year when I came in 2006. So let's wander around this way. And I'm going to grab Felipe. Hello.
Hi.
Can I grab you? So it's usual crazy weather we have here in Malaysia, isn't it? What do we think? Is it going to be raining at the start?
Maybe not, because I mean, it's still 12:42. We're racing at 3. I don't think really will be a very long rain. Maybe it will take maximum 1 hour. So I think maybe the race will be on the dry, but that's what I think, not what I'm sure.
Is Smedley going to have your clear visor for you ready this time? Or is he going to have to get a few baby calls across the radio?
Well, it's good that he has the clear visor, but not call me baby in the radio.
Okay, let's talk about yesterday. How did qualifying go?
Yeah, for sure it would have been perfect to get to Q3, but I think the car, seems to be competitive to fight with these 2-3 teams around, which we were fighting for like a couple of tens, So I think it will be similar in the race. Let's try to do the best we can today and try to score some good points, which will be fantastic for the last race here in Malaysia.
I mean, it was so close, wasn't it? Between Renault, McLaren, Williams, even Force India initially looked like they were in that bunch and then they moved forward. It is really tight in that group. And for the race, do you think it's going to be similar?
I think so, yeah. I think, when you see that we are fighting for between 1 and 3-4 tenths in the race, the fight is there. So I think it will be a big fight with these 3 teams, and we need to try to do the best we can.
Now, Malaysia, obviously a very hot race. The rain is already, if you pan this way, by the way, the rain is already lessened. Sophie's come here to test getting her hair wet and see the rain on there. It's obviously a hot race when it's dry. What do you how much fluid do you carry in the car? Is it a more difficult race than Singapore?
I think Sophie wants to be in the video because
she always runs away. Let's call.
Come here. So you can be. Now we show you to everybody.
So yeah.
Yeah. So she's here. And what was the question actually?
I don't know. We can ask Sophie. Should we ask her a question? What should we ask?
Yeah, ask a question to Sophie.
Sophie, what's for lunch today?
It's a very good question, actually. I usually know this.
Cheese normally on your plate, isn't it?
Yeah, cheese. Always.
Sophie loves cheese. Always loves cheese. Bye. Is it a hotter race in Singapore? Is it a more physical race in Singapore?
I think it's very difficult. My opinion is that maybe Singapore is one of the most difficult races because you don't breathe, you're sweating a lot, which you're also doing here as well. It is definitely a difficult race. Very hot, very humid. We lose a lot of liquid, so we need to take care a lot about the rear tires as well for the overheating. But let's see. It's difficult for everybody.
And finally, this is obviously the last Malaysian race. Have you got good memories of racing here?
Yes. Actually my first points I scored was here on my second race in my career, 2002. So, and I scored 2 pole positions here, 2007, 2008. Unfortunately, I never win, but yeah, it's definitely a place that it will always stay inside my heart. And so, thank you all of the Malaysian people for supporting us, and you will keep supporting even if you're not racing here anymore.
And finally, it's a hot race. So, what are you doing for lunch? Because it's not being funny. I come from Madras. It's the same temperature as this, but I struggle to eat in the. You don't feel hungry in this temperature.
You don't feel so much hungry now, but I just had actually 30 minutes ago pasta. So just some carbohydrate to keep your energy high.
All right, cool. I'll leave you to it. This is Simon Lazenby, by the way, who's been desperately trying to get on our Facebook Live. You're just loitering behind the camera all the time. What do you want? Do you miss? No, Yeah, you're not rehearsing. Look at his shoes. You have brown suede shoes on today. Right, bye, now that everyone's seen you. Should we take a little wander? How brave are we feeling? We've got a brolly here. We could steal that umbrella and we can go for a little walk down this way. And if we shoot down the paddock a little bit, it's a bit of a stretched out paddock here because the garages are actually all the way down there for Williams C. James Irwin. Give us a wave. There you go. That's Lance's engineer, James Irwin, walking back in. So the drivers are all, as Felipe said, trying to get a little bit of food in before they get to, get to the drivers' parade, which is going to be a bit damp. I don't think they're going to be too enthusiastic to go around the circuit in this weather. But anyway, look, let's see how the Grand Prix unfolds. We'll see what happens with the weather. Felipe thinks it's going to be dry, but we will join you from Suzuka in a week's time.